Welcome to our channel, where today we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing specifically on a rare gem in American numismatics, the 1971 Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary 5-cent piece that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike, with some estimates placing its worth at an astonishing $76 million. A figure that towers far above its humble face value due to a variety of errors, mistakes, and unique mint mark phenomena that have not only contributed to its scarcity but also made it an object of intense desire among coin enthusiasts around the globe. Imagine a coin that you might find in your pocket change, something that could be mistaken for just another nickel that has passed through countless hands, yet within its metal lies an intriguing story of production anomalies that significantly elevate its value, showcasing the often overlooked beauty and excitement of coin collecting as a hobby and an investment. The history of the Jefferson nickel itself begins in 1938, when it was introduced to replace the Buffalo nickel, and since then, it has evolved through various designs and minting processes that reflect the cultural changes and economic climate of America. By the time we reached 1971, the U.S. Mint was producing these coins at a high volume, ensuring they were readily available for circulation, yet amid this process, a variety of errors surfaced, many of which would ultimately create the very coins that collectors now covet so dearly. Among these errors, the 1971 Jefferson nickel stands out particularly for its distinct variety of mint mark errors, most notably the misplacement and mishandling of the D mint mark, which signifies that it was struck at the Denver Mint. This particular error occurs when the minting dies, the metal stampers used to imprint designs onto coins, experience issues that cause the mint mark to be incorrectly positioned, improperly shaped, or even completely absent, thereby resulting in coins that defy the original production specifications and thus gain unique identities of their own. These misalignments are not just a trivial oversight, they are signs of the complexity and intricacies involved in coin production, and such errors can make a coin significantly more desirable to collectors, particularly those who appreciate the stories behind these variations and the significance of mint mark placement in the overall value assessment. Additionally, the double die variety of the 1971 D nickel has become a significant point of interest. This occurs when the coin's design is engraved onto the die more than once, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the text and design elements. For the 1971 D Jefferson nickel, these traits can create a fascinating effect where certain lettering appears to be slightly offset, giving the coin an otherworldly quality that further piques the interest of collectors who are on the lookout for this kind of unique trait. The appeal of error coins, such as these nickels, lies not only in their rarity but also in their unexpected discovery. Many enthusiasts spend hours sifting through rolls of nickels, hoping to come across a piece that carries these distinguishing features, knowing that a single coin could potentially yield them a windfall, unlike anything they might ever find in their typical spending. In fact, there are anecdotal accounts of individuals finding these rare error coins in circulation entirely by chance, underscoring the element of luck that often plays a role in the quest for valuable collectibles, a narrative that highlights the thrill of coin hunting for many aficionados. The broader context of the 1971 D Jefferson nickel also speaks to larger themes in American history and culture. Each coin carries not just a monetary value, but also a cultural story, reflecting the time in which it was produced. For example, the penny, nickel, dime, and quarter revolutions reflected the changing nature of the American economy in the post-war era, an environment marked by inflation and evolving tastes, which played a critical role in shaping how coins were designed, minted, and distributed. Given this rich tapestry of history, each 1971 D Jefferson nickel serves as a tangible slice of time that collectors yearn to possess, further complicating the value question beyond mere numbers and figures on a price chart. As the landscape of collecting evolves, driven in no small part by technological advancements in the realm of authentication and grading, the market has become increasingly sophisticated. Platforms like online auctions and social media have bridged gaps between collectors around the world, allowing for improved communication, networking, and sharing of knowledge. In these virtual spaces, new collectors can learn from seasoned experts, trading tips about what to look for when hunting for error coins, while certain varieties of the 1971 D Jefferson nickel are becoming emblematic of this rich tradition, contributing to the ongoing dialogue surrounding the significance of mint errors and the practices of discerning genuine articles from fakes. As the community continues to grow, the value assigned to specific coins can fluctuate based on a variety of factors, from the general desirability of a genre to broader market conditions, reinforcing the complex interplay between rarity, demand, and collector sentiment. Moreover, the dialogue around the 1971 Jefferson nickel exemplifies the cultural phenomena surrounding collectible errors. Even casual collectors or individuals with no prior interest in coins can find themselves intrigued by the idea that an everyday object could suddenly bear tremendous value, drawing them into a deeper exploration of numismatics and igniting a passion that may have been dormant. The enduring appeal of the 1971 Jefferson nickel lies in a unique interplay between history, chance, and personal connection, when you holding a keystone in the collecting community that, at its core, serves as a reminder of how often the mundane can contain remarkable stories waiting to be uncovered. A telling illustration comes from the various ways collectors form communities dedicated to researching and digging into the backgrounds and specific histories of the 1971 Jefferson nickel. These communities host forums where people exchange findings, creating databases of known mint errors that can help guide future searches or the potential evaluation of coins pulled from circulation. The collaborative nature of these interactions fosters a sense of belonging and can be incredibly enriching for both new and experienced collectors alike. With each fine discussion that takes root on such platforms, knowledge spreads, creating an ever-deepening appreciation for the artistry and history behind each issue, giving rise to local meetups, group hunts, and even informal educational seminars focused on the nuances of each specific coin, particularly celebrated errors like those found on the 1971 D. As these discussions and communal activities unfold, they often inspire a new generation of collectors who may never have thought twice about a simple nickel before learning about the incredible world hidden beneath its surface. In a sense, the 1971 Jefferson nickel stands as a beacon in the world of errors, drawing in a spectrum of enthusiasts who see in it a robust narrative interwoven with history, luck, community, and passion, a 5-cent piece transcending its original purpose. The ever-evolving story of the 1971 Jefferson nickel invites curious minds to rethink traditional perspectives on collecting, constantly examining not just the physical attributes associated with rarity but also the cultural and social implications of our combined experiences and interactions with these pieces of history. Consequently, it inspires many to seek deeper understanding of both specific coins and the broader numismatic landscape, reinforcing the connection between financial investment and historical significance. This ongoing journey into the realm of 1971 nickels invites both old and new collectors to reflect on what makes individual pieces important beyond their monetary worth and highlights the power of similarly situated experiences in the often solitary practice of collecting. As we end this exploration of the remarkable potential of the 1971 Jefferson nickel, it is essential to emphasize the multifaceted nature of its value, a position that extends beyond denomination to embrace the thrilling nature of error coins, their storytelling potential, and the wondrous chance encounters that can arise while simply going through pockets or rolls of change. It leaves us with a profound appreciation of the captivating tales that emerge from these coins, from flawed minting processes to community-driven discoveries surrounding their rare varieties, and elevates the role of collectors as custodians of history, gatekeepers of narratives that deserve to be honored and explored. It invites you, the viewer, on this journey. Whether you are considering starting your own collection or you wish to deepen your existing knowledge, the 1971 Jefferson nickel is waiting to reveal its secrets and present you with opportunities that may inspire a lifetime of exploration into the vast universe of numismatics. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the world of coins, and be sure to subscribe for more insightful and engaging content as we continue to unravel the enigmatic, rewarding, and ever-changing universe of coin collecting. Next 2008 Jefferson nickel USA coins today, where today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the world of numismatics, specifically focusing on a particular coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 2008 Jefferson nickel, a coin that's not just your average 5-cent piece but rather a fascinating artifact believed to be worth a staggering $79 million due to its various errors, mint mark peculiarities, and the extraordinary opportunities that lie within the realm of coin collecting. You might be asking yourself how a nickel, which is traditionally seen as an everyday coin used in transactions throughout the United States, could command such a phenomenal value, and what exactly distinguishes the select few that have garnered such staggering amounts from their fellow coins that barely reflect their intended face value. The story begins in 2008, a year that was marked by an economic downturn and a growing interest in collecting tangible assets, which naturally turned the attention of enthusiasts towards coins, particularly the Jefferson nickel, which has its roots dating back to 1938 when it was first introduced as a tribute to one of America's founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. This coin features Jefferson himself on the obverse and the depiction of Monticello, his famous estate, on the reverse, creating a beautiful representation of America's historical and cultural heritage, yet hidden within the folds of this seemingly common coin lies a world of error varieties and other attributes that can significantly enhance its value, setting some apart from the rest. The allure of the 2008 P. Jefferson nickel predominantly stems from several peculiarities that have emerged, including minting flaws and design deviations that pique the interest of serious collectors across the United States and around the globe. Among these errors is the infamous full torch error, an instance in which the design elements on the reverse side become misaligned during the minting process, creating a visually captivating piece that deviates significantly from the intended presentation. Coins exhibiting such discrepancies are often of great interest within the collector community because they embody the rarity and uniqueness that define sought-after collectibles, driving those who appreciate numismatic art forms to diligently seek out and claim these valuable pieces for their collections, sometimes willing to pay exorbitant amounts that far exceed the nominal face value of 5 cents. Additionally, die cracks have also been reported on several examples from this year, an error that occurs when the metal die, a critical component used to strike the coin, becomes damaged or defective, leading to unintended designs and markings that can appear as cracks across the surface, further enhancing the mystique and monetary worth of specific nickels amongst collectors who crave one-of-a-kind pieces that tell a story through their physical attributes. It is interesting to note that in the world of coin collecting, provenance plays a pivotal role, meaning that the journey a coin takes from the mint to its eventual possession can significantly impact its desirability and sale potential. Coins that have unique backgrounds or have been featured in prominent auctions tend to garner more attention from passionate collectors who are motivated by the research and depth of history behind such artifacts. Another fascinating aspect to consider is the effect of improperly aligned dies, which can create a myriad of visual irregularities that make certain 2008 P. Jefferson nickels remarkably distinct from their contemporaries, showcasing an unpredictable artistic journey that diverges from the original design due solely to variations that occur during the coin's production process. Such irregularities in minting are what make these coins truly priceless to collectors, as they symbolize the intersection between art and error, creating a thriving market space that flourishes on the hunt for items that stand apart from mass-produced counterparts. As we delve deeper into understanding the intrinsic value associated with these unique coins, it's also essential to examine the mint mark. The 2008 P minted in Philadelphia, marked with a P, signifies that while the coin was created at the Philadelphia Mint, it also opens discussions regarding the significance of varying mint marks and placement errors. For coin collectors, understanding the nuances behind mint marks can elevate an ordinary nickel into a transactional gem of historic value, where the particular characteristics of mint marks can sometimes impact the market pricing considerably, influencing a collector's willingness to invest in or trade to obtain a desired piece that captivates and speaks to their personal collection vision. The context surrounding this interest intensifies when we take into consideration the economic conditions prevailing during the production of these coins, as the financial crisis of 2008 saw many individuals turning towards the stability of collectibles, such as coins, during uncertain times, hoping to find in them both a safe haven and wise investment that retains or even appreciates in value. In such a climate, the appreciation for rare finds like the 2008 P. Jefferson nickel increased greatly, with collectors fiercely competing in auctions, forums, and at various coin shows, where passionate individuals converge to share and celebrate their treasures while hoping to discover the next potential goldmine hidden within their collections. The change in market sentiment during this tumultuous time not only shaped the coin's value but also reinvigorated interest in other rare coins, encouraging collectors to broaden their horizons and explore the fascinating histories associated with their coinage. As the demand for these unique and rare pieces surged, it created a community of devoted enthusiasts eager to uncover, document, and curate their findings, sharing their discoveries with like-minded individuals in the hopes of shining a light on the captivating stories behind each striking coin. Consequently, the 2008 P. Jefferson nickel, with its array of misprints and minting anomalies, swiftly evolved into an emblematic figure within this resurgent market, illustrating how sometimes an overlooked everyday object can transform into a highly sought-after collectible simply by virtue of its imperfections, which give it a distinct character that resonates across generations of collectors. Additionally, the learning journey involved in collecting such rarities adds another compelling facet to the experience. As individuals become more engrossed in numismatics, they not only educate themselves about coin history, minting methods, and grading practices, but they also cultivate a deep appreciation for the artistry that goes into creating each piece. This gradual evolution from casual interest to fervent passion has resulted in a burgeoning community that thrives on the shared enthusiasm and artistic design inherent in handles like the 2008 P. Jefferson nickel, establishing a vibrant culture centered around discovery and connection. Each coin, particularly those with notable errors, serves as a narrative thread weaving together elements of history, craftsmanship, and human endeavor, thus establishing the foundation for a multifaceted hobby that is not likely to be diminished by fleeting trends or temporary market fluctuations. In this context, the story of the 2008 P. Jefferson nickel serves not only as a testament to the craftsmanship of the mint but also symbolizes the collective journey of collectors who come together to celebrate their shared love for these time-honored artifacts. With many collectors eager to have a piece of history in their collection, the rising phenomenon of online marketplaces, coin forums, and social media platforms like YouTube have revolutionized the way enthusiasts connect, leading to endless discussions about the merits of various collectibles, sharing photographs and pricing insights about their prized nickels, and sparking newfound interest in rare coins that were once hidden in drawers or long forgotten within change jars. As we move forward in this ever-evolving landscape of coin collecting, we also witness a burgeoning appreciation for the artistry and stories behind rare coins, including the highly sought-after 2008 P. Jefferson nickel, which remains intertwined with themes of chance, luck, and perseverance that accompany the pursuit of meaningful collectibles. The value of these coins can ebb and flow like the tides, largely dictated by market demand, collector interest, and overall economic climates, creating a dynamic environment where enthusiasts must remain vigilant, continuously educating themselves about emerging trends, rarities, and market demands to ensure they make the best decisions when buying, selling, or trading their pieces. In this exhilarating world of coins, where every mistake and every mint mark can potentially launch a humble nickel into the realms of historic significance and soaring valuations, the excitement surrounding the 2008 P. Jefferson nickel finds its pulse in the hearts of devoted collectors who each carry unique stories and journeys in their quest to uncover hidden treasures and preserve pieces of America's currency history one nickel at a time. As you continue on your own journey in the world of coin collecting, we encourage you to remain curious and engaged, to explore the many layers of art and history that coins embody, and to never underestimate the value of what might seem like an ordinary 5-cent piece, for you may just discover that within the mundane lies potential for incredible stories and remarkable worth waiting to be unveiled. Next, 1992 D. Jefferson Nickels USA, where we embark on an extraordinary journey through the world of numismatics, uncovering hidden treasures and astonishing stories behind seemingly ordinary coins. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating realm of the 1992 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin that, despite its face value of merely 5 cents, possesses an astonishing worth that can peak at an unbelievable $120 million. The dramatic contrast between its nominal value and the astounding sums collectors are willing to pay for certain versions of this coin stems from a series of intriguing production errors and mint mark nuances that can elevate it to legendary status within the numismatic community. As we explore the tapestry that makes the 1992 D nickel so unique, we'll uncover the historical context of Jefferson nickels, delve into the specifics of how these remarkable errors occurred, and examine the overall significance of mint marks that can further influence a coin's desirability and intrinsic monetary value. The 1992 D Jefferson nickel, minted at the Denver Mint, carries a rich history that dates back to its inception as part of the Jefferson nickel series that first debuted in 1938, initially featuring a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. Over the decades, these coins have evolved, with slight variations introduced to signify different editions and eras, but the fundamental design has remained largely the same. When it comes to understanding why specific 1992D nickels are worth so much more than their face value, we must start by addressing the nature of coin errors. Coin errors occur during the production process and can encompass a wide range of issues, from die errors to incorrect mint marks and even double strikes. The specific processes that lead to errors are often a combination of manufacturing glitches, human oversight, and other unpredictable factors that can make each flawed coin a treasure unto itself. One of the main categories of error that collectors find particularly compelling is the idea of misstrikes. A misstrike can present in a number of ways, one of which is a coin that is stamped more than once, leading to a doubling of the design, an anomaly that creates distinctive visual appeal. In the case of the 1992D Jefferson nickel, certain specimens exist where the coin has experienced such unfortunate mishaps during its striking process, leading to a doubling of the date or other features of the design. Such errors can profoundly alter a coin's desirability, rendering it a valuable gem sought after by collectors who are keen to add unique items to their portfolios. Another fascinating phenomenon is the presence of missing or misplaced mint marks on these nickels. The D mint mark, indicating that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, is an essential aspect of this nickel's identity. However, there have been instances where the mint mark appears faintly or, in rare occasions, not at all on the coin, leading to the creation of missing mint mark varieties that are extraordinarily sought after. Collectors search far and wide for these gems, as coins with erroneous or missing mint marks are incredibly rare. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that might go unnoticed by an untrained eye, but holds the potential to yield thousands, or even millions of dollars, simply due to an unexpected oversight in the minting process. Additionally, the concept of die errors further enhances the complexity and appeal of the 1992D Jefferson nickel. The process of making coins involves the use of dies that strike the designs into the metal blanks. Over time, these dies can develop cracks, chips, or other forms of wear and tear that result in deviations from the intended design. A die crack, for example, may create a visual impact on the coin that drastically changes its appearance, leading to a variant that is markedly different from what was intended. Coins exhibiting such die errors can create a buzz among collectors, especially when they are part of a well-documented error series. As interest in collecting these specific errors grows, the value of individual coins can spike dramatically, sometimes doubling, tripling, or even soaring to heights that reach into the millions. When discussing the escalating values associated with these rare 1992D nickels, it is important to consider the landscape of the coin market and how trends can evolve. Each year, more collectors enter the hobby, and as the general public becomes increasingly aware of the potential windfalls that can come from finding rare coins, the demand for these pieces can surge. The 1992D Jefferson nickel's remarkable worth is driven not just by its presence in circulation but also by how many have been preserved, collected, or hoarded over the years. This leads to the concept of rarity, where the fewer the coins that exist in perfect or error-filled conditions, the more sought after they become. When only a handful of 1992D nickels are discovered to possess significant errors and those individuals choose to sell, the market can respond with astonishing prices that reflect the rarity of the error, the condition of the coin, and the overall enthusiasm among collectors for that specific coin type. The grading process also plays a vital role in determining the perceived value of a coin like the 1992D nickel. Coins are assessed based on their condition, which is classified on a scale from poor to perfect. A coin that has been preserved in uncirculated condition with brilliant luster can attract much higher bids than one that has seen extensive wear and tear. Grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, provide expert opinions on the condition of coins and assign numerical grades that reflect their quality. These grades influence buyers' willingness to invest significant sums, and high-graded pieces of error coins, especially, can command impressive prices due to the combined elements of error, condition, and scarcity. As we consider the implications of mint mark errors and overall market dynamics, it is also important to highlight how historical curiosity fuels interest in coins such as the 1992D nickel. Coins have a unique ability to serve as time capsules, evoking personal connections to past events, people, and places. Collectors frequently find joy in researching the background of certain coins and understanding how they fit into broader historical narratives, which adds layers of value beyond mere monetary worth. The fascination with coinage often intersects with personal anecdotes and family histories. A nickel passed down within a family could symbolize fond memories, cultural heritage, or financial history. This sentimental aspect of coin collecting enhances the experience, making it more than just an investment but rather a way to participate in a larger historical and cultural discussion. With the rise of the Internet, information about coins, especially error coins, has reached new heights. Collectors worldwide share their findings and knowledge through blogs, forums, and video platforms, serving to educate both novice and experienced collectors about rare coins. When someone shares their discovery of a high-value 1992 D. Jefferson nickel with an error, the story spreads rapidly, often leading to increased interest and demand. This online community fosters a deeper appreciation for the coin collecting hobby and has brought attention to coins that may have otherwise gone unnoticed, allowing collectors to broaden their focus and potentially stumble upon valuable treasure hidden in plain sight. Furthermore, the allure of the 1992 D. Jefferson nickel is only magnified by the opportunities for discovery that modern technology presents. Coin collectors now utilize mobile applications to identify potential valuable coins, and online marketplaces make it easier than ever to source and sell coins, creating a robust market that sustains interest and enthusiasm in coins with historical value and minting anomalies. All of these factors contribute to the growing excitement surrounding error coins, particularly the 1992 D. Jefferson nickel, which continues to capture the hearts of collectors worldwide. The possibilities don't end with the initial discovery of an error coin. Many collectors take to refining their skills and knowledge surrounding grading, assessing condition, and identifying errors. This deepens their engagement with the craft of collecting. Such growth can lead to an appreciation for not just the profits these coins can provide but also the intrinsic value of understanding the minting process and becoming invested in the journey of coin collecting. The 1992 D nickel thus represents a vessel for learning, a chance to ponder the interconnectedness of history, culture, and the artistry involved in coin production itself. Many collectors enjoy the hunt for these elusive rare coins as much, if not more than, the acquisition itself. The thrill of discovering coins with potential errors derived from the process can resemble an exciting treasure hunt. The experience of finding one of these rarities in circulation is often a remarkable narrative that makes the coin feel even more valuable. The emotional connection formed through these encounters cannot be understated. People who stumble across an error coin often form a bond with it that transcends its monetary value. They might recount the story of how they found it, sharing their excitement with fellow enthusiasts or conveying it to friends and family who may not fully understand the allure of coins. As discussions unfold within the community focused on the 1992 D nickel, the collaborative nature of coin collecting continues to foster connections and friendships among individuals with a common passion. As we consider the price tags attached to these interesting coins, it is vital to reckon